Guys, we finally have a huge update to the Surface Duo 2, and this is coming in from Windows Central, Daniel Rubio, who says the Surface 2 picks up third-party messaging app support for glance bar, Slim Pen 2 enhancements, improved charging, and more. We finally have a huge update for the Surface Duo 2, and the Surface Duo 1 is getting absolutely nothing. Pretty much. The June update for the Surface Duo 1 is going to go ahead and be a stability update, and that's pretty much it. But for the Surface Duo 2, this is 736 megabytes in size and brings the version to 2022 for 1898. This update finally supports for more messaging app in the glance bar. So I've said this millions of billions of trillions of times on this channel, how the Surface Duo 2, the thing it needs the most is going to go ahead and be an actual use for this glance bar display. Let us be able to use applications on this glance bar and actually have them pop up different things, and that would make it so much better. I mean, the reason why everyone loves the Galaxy Z Flip 3 is because this outside display can be actually used. I mean, the glance bar display on this Duo 2 is an absolute joke. The Galaxy Z Fold 3, the outside display, can be used. So, finally, we're getting the ability to use this outside display. It's not just a gimmick. It's not just a stupid thing to have on your phone. It is now actually useful. And now that you can actually use third-party messaging apps on this, now it's endless. The personalization, being able to personalize this is absolutely endless. Once you give developers the green light to go ahead and say, listen, you do whatever you want to do with this outside display, there's going to be so many creative people coming out of the woodwork creating for this outside display. I cannot wait to see what we end up seeing. And again, like I said before, good Microsoft, but you did this literally a year late, okay? This should have been, the second this came out, this should have been an automatically on this phone. It should have automatically had the ability to have third-party apps on this outside display. But you know what? Finally, it is going through. Finally, it's working. So, next thing we have here is the update also improves Slim Pen 2 and delivers general improvements, including for the camera. So kind of interesting. We saw a little bit of an improvement with our last month update to the Duo 1's camera. It looks like our Duo 2 is actually getting a little bit of a boost with the camera. Again, like I said, the Duo also received a June update, but it just improves stability, nothing else. All right, so first thing we have here, the glance bar's display obviously shows notifications for third-party conversation apps, enables haptic feedback control in camera app settings, enables Slim Pen 2 automatic firmware updates when paired via Bluetooth, enables automatic pairing of the Slim Pen 2 when while inking on either screen, requires Slim Pen 2 to have the firmware or the latest firmware. Enables optimized charging to help reduce battery aging by charging the battery gradually overnight. That's actually really freaking dope. So instead of you going and charging a phone, let's say you just leave it in a charger all night, hits 100% and it's 100% the whole entire night, if it knows that you're sleeping and it knows you're going to sleep, it's going to slowly charge it. So by the time you wake up, it'll be 100%, but it might not be 100% until, like, let's say an 8-hour period, until like 7 hours and 30 minutes into the 8-hour period. Where you might say, oh, well, it might, I want it to be ready, charged as fast as possible. If you're sleeping, it's not that big of a deal, and it also helps with the battery overall. So that's a W. Definitely W right there. Enables device firmware configuration, interface supports to control the device usage. That's amazing. Next up, the camera app has improved usability, which is a bit unclear, but at least it should be either faster or have improved performances. Interestingly, the camera app also supports haptic feedback, which we just talked about. And again, like I said, any type of improvement to the cameras is always wanted on Duo 1 or the Duo 2, because that is really what sets these phones back from other phones on the market, is their inability to have cameras. Now, the Duo 2 absolutely shot that out of the water. They have a 12, and a 16 megapixel cameras, but the software is still iffy. So you fix the software, you add more features to the software, you make this more of a usable camera in software. Now you got yourself a flagship phone. Now you got yourself a pretty dang good device. Fixes for the Duo 2: improves device stability, improves system performance, improves touch responsiveness, improves camera usability, improves in-app camera experiences in dual screen mode for applications with dynamic orientation requirements. This is so beautiful. I'm gonna tell you right now, the fact that Microsoft is not giving up on this device is absolutely beautiful. Because I really thought Microsoft was going to give up on this device. I'll be honest with you. They kind of gave up on the Duo 1 until we get Android 12L. We're not really going to get anything special in the Duo 1. For the Duo 2, though, I kind of thought they gave up on it. I mean, with all the recent, price drops of the Duo 2, I was like, okay, that's it. We're not going to get anything big and bad on the Duo 2 other than Android 12L. And we're going to have to just kind of accept the fact that the Duo 2, this is what we have. And, we're right now in June. So we're going to have to just wait until next year for the Duo 3 and hope something special happens with the Duo 3. But Microsoft does show right here that they have not given up on this, and they are still going ahead and pushing out some more things. And like I said before, the Duo 1, yes, it didn't get much of an update, kind of a crappy update, but at the same time, it did get a really good update last month. So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, Duo 1 got a really good update last month, Duo 2 didn't. So now they're kind of going back and forth and saying, hey, listen, we're going to try to update both these devices. And again, like I said, the fact they're still showing that they're caring and they're trying to make this, these devices as bad and good, as amazing as possible. That's a good thing by Microsoft. I still really do not trust Microsoft when it comes to any phone ever anymore. I've lost all trust in them. But you know what? We're going to have to wait and see what ends up happening. And as the article says right here, we should not expect Android 12L until closer to the fall, which, to be honest, I mean, Android 12L is going to make these phones the best phones on the market. And until we get Android 12L, we're going to have to kind of sit back and say, all right, you know what? Whatever, Microsoft. Hopefully you guys get this right. Hopefully you guys do good. Hopefully you guys don't mess this up, right? But we have to sit back and wait. And it kind of sucks because sitting back and waiting with Microsoft is the most, just jaw-clenching, absolute destruction you can do, because Microsoft is a company that absolutely is the most annoying company in the world. They can be the most annoying company in the world when it comes to, doing the correct thing when it comes to certain things. But, again, like I said, we have to wait and see. I'm excited about this, guys. Make sure you go ahead and download the Surface Duo 2's update for June, and hopefully we get a little bit of an update for July for the Duo 1. I don't know, maybe Microsoft goes back and forth, and it all leads to one thing: Android 12L. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.